26th of this year, Biden said in a statement that he had instructed intelligence agencies to investigate the region of the novel coronavirus to determine if the virus had leaked from the lab and report back to him in 90 days. The maturity date will be August 25, using intelligence to trace the source of the virus. The US is going further and further down the wrong path of politicizing the epidemic. According to the Washington Post on Thursday, on the same day, US intelligence agencies submitted to Biden a classified report on the investigation into the region of the novel coronavirus. The report did not come to a clear conclusion about the region of the novel coronavirus. Red Star News previously reported that halfway through the 90-day mission, the Biden administration has backed down. At the time, a person familiar with the matter said, the intelligence agencies that conducted the investigation found no conclusive evidence to resolve the debate over whether COVID-19 started with contact with infected animals or was caused by an accident in a laboratory. Mr. Biden himself has released that we may not have an absolutely clear answer after 90 days. According to a person familiar with the matter, U.S. intelligence agencies are churning out reports to trace the virus. There is no scientific support for trying to create a lab leak theory. U.S. research organizations and allies agree that the virus is almost certainly not man-made. The laboratory leak theory is unlikely to come to a definitive conclusion within 90 days, but the US insisted on releasing the report at the end of August in an attempt to produce a leading conclusion: presumptive guilty virus from the Wuhan Institute of Virology laboratory. The US government put such professional scientific issues in the hands of intelligence agencies. Its real intention is nothing more than to return to its usual tactics of discrediting China, using a script that has already been written for China to hold China to account. The source of the novel coronavirus, it is not by throwing dirty water and stigmatization that the investigation can be clear, but by scientific basis to trace back. Through intelligence agencies, the US government conducts so-called traceability reports not to find out the truth about the region of the coronavirus. It can be a scientific report based on facts and scientific method. It is to shift the blame from the US to China for its own failure to fight the epidemic. This only shows that the US is guilty. It is not about finding the source of the virus. It is how to use traceability to source to suppress other countries and serve their own interests. Naturally, it is impossible to draw any scientific conclusions about the region of the virus from such a planting report. It will only disrupt and undermine international tracing and global cooperation against the epidemic.